Hi everyone, it's time for this month's marketing pop-up with your friends at Ho Growth Partners. I'm Marianne White, marketing creative and campaign cartographer, and today we're going to be talking about cleaning your CRM data with our special guest and professional partner, Heidi Hoium. She's the owner and founder of Ironworks, a professional training and coaching firm specifically geared towards financial advisors. Let's get started. Today we'll cover why it's important to keep a clean CRM list, how to best keep your CRM data clean, and how to take your clean CRM list and use it for more effective marketing. 77% of clients surveyed said that they're willing to stay with a financial firm for a longer period of time as long as they feel valued. These are the same clients that will recommend you to family, friends, or colleagues. With client expectations only increasing, firms run the risk of losing out to those who are utilizing all of the tools at their disposal to ensure clients feel top of mind to their advisors. And there's no better tool for client experience than a strong CRM system. However, according to a recent study by Salesforce, 70% of data within CRM will go bad, meaning becomes obsolete each year. 40% of email users reportedly change their addresses every 2 years. 18% of phone numbers will change every single year, and 60% of people will report changing their positions within their company every single year. So it becomes extremely important to spend the time updating your CRM to ensure the data is the most accurate reflection of your clients. And it hurts your marketing overall. Without accurate and up-to-date client data, you could be running ineffective marketing campaigns, creating negative firm perception. So now we'll take it over to Heidi and learn how to keep our CRM data clean to mitigate these potential issues.
Today, we're going to give you some really practical and tactical advice on how to keep that CRM data up to date and clean. Before we get too into the weeds, we want to make sure that we pause, we zoom out, and we start with the end in mind. You're already a step ahead of most because you're watching this pop-up today, and so you'll get a lot of great ideas on why this matters and what you might be able to do once you have a clean CRM. So you might want to stop and evaluate, how are you going to use the data that you capture? What information or data do you need to capture in order to serve the purposes of marketing and client service that you have in mind? And then last, what is now versus what might be later? Stop and pause with your team, evaluate what type of project can we actually take on right now? What time can we devote to this? Do we want to do the quick version or do we want to do the full robust version? If you can dedicate the time, we highly recommend doing the fullest version possible. Most efficient to just do it all at once and then you never have to worry about the big cleanup again. Now we know what we want to accomplish and why that matters. So let's get down to talking through some process to follow and make this really as efficient as possible for everyone. So no matter what CRM system that you're using, we always want to make sure that we identify ways to automate and simplify. Number one, a way to automatically merge your duplicates or at least identify them right up front. Number two, the ability to export your lists, update the data, and then import those lists back in, saving you the time of some of the manual entry within the CRM system. So once you get your head around that, we want to hopefully export that list or run the list however you can. We want to start at the top of the funnel and then work our way down. All of the people in your system that are listed as referrals, you want to clean those up, move them out, move them to prospects or clients if they have changed status. Same thing with your prospect category and then down to your clients. Once we're at the client level, we want to make sure that we are getting to one entity for each client record. So we want to treat a household or a business as one entity. And so we want to make sure that we have labeled and grouped those people together in our CRM system accordingly. Then within each of those households or businesses, let's make sure that we label correctly each contact so that there is never any confusion on who is the main contact and who are some of the other people. And then we talked about merging duplicates, but making sure we get rid of those extra pesky records. And then last but certainly not least, we want to go back to some of the data that we decided we wanted to capture that maybe isn't automatically flowing into your system, but will help you with client service, client loyalty, and some marketing. Now you've gone through all of the hard work to get it up to date and get your system working the way that it is supposed to. So we want to make sure that we never have to do that type of cleanup project ever again. So step one for that is we want to make sure that it is part of the routine. Keeping our CRM system clean really needs to be a part of every single person's responsibility. When you're touching a file, when you're talking to a client, updating their CRM record with any relevant data is just part of everyone's role. One thing that we have found can be really helpful with that is to make sure that those data fields that you determined you're capturing, put those into a critical fields chart so that the team is guided who is updating what information and in what time frame on just a regular and consistent basis. Then the last piece that we want to talk through is our strategic maintenance. We do want to make sure that we have predetermined dates and times where we are going to review our database and repeat this process so that we're catching anything that may have slipped through the cracks before it becomes a big cleanup project again. This also allows us the space and the time to consistently reassess our book of business, see what's changed and see what adjustments we might want to make so that we're continuing to work smarter, not harder, and scaling our business and our service models.
Thanks, Heidi. Now we will discuss how to use your newly cleaned CRM data for more effective marketing. First, clean CRM data can build better, more sustainable relationships. Understanding your client's wants, needs, and priorities shows that you're in tune with what's important to your client and makes recommending you that much easier. Clean CRM data can also eliminate siloed information and create more transparency within your firm. Your team members will no longer have to dig through countless records of duplicate or outdated information, as only the most relevant data will be stored. Knowing more about your relationship history with your clients helps you gain better insights. Analyze your freshly cleaned CRM data to give you highly actionable communication touchpoints from client emails, phone calls, online engagements, and it gives you the ability to address any client service issues. By personalizing the content and experiences your clients receive, it not only demonstrates that you're committed to their needs, it also shows you value and appreciate them. And personal touches that might seem small can have a huge impact on your clients. Research by Campaign Monitor shows that 2/3 of people will take the time to read an email if it's addressed to them by name. Thank you again to our special guest, Heidi Hoium from Ironworks. By working with Ironworks, firms in the financial services industry can create and execute systems that easily scale their business and clarify roles. To learn more about Ironworks, scan the QR code. If you and your firm are ready to market with more intention and purpose, then go ahead and give the QR code a scan and reach out to us. And from all of us at Whole Growth Partners, thanks for watching this month's Marketing Pop-Up.